Do you know what this is? Have you seen one before? It's called a topper, and this is what I've been using on the RC-600 to make the buttons bigger. Now these are really low profile ones, and I've been using these as my main toppers for the RC-600. However, we're going to use something else. This is the RC-600 pedal topper by Stadium Music. This is the RC-600 topper by Stadium Music, and ignore the piece of wood, we've just got it on a nice piece of wood to show you what it looks like. So the great thing about this is it's printed and it will actually go on top of the pedal, and the great thing is you stick it. It's got a really strong adhesive, and you can see it's got a hole in the middle here, and the whole point of that is so you can still see the RC-600 lights. So let's see what this is like.
So let me explain this to you. These things are really easy to install. And the great thing is you can actually use them straight away. They are adhesive, so you need to make sure that the board is clean when you put them on. But I've just started using the looper, and as you can see right now, I'd be standing somewhere around here-ish. If you're pressing them, I can press them really easily, and you can still see the lights, no problem at all. If we were to move over, if I hold this down, you can see the lights straight away. Now, the great thing is you can get them in multiple colors, and you can have them whichever way you want. This is just to display all the colors that's available. Stadium very kindly sent these out for review, and there was even one left over. So I thought, why not put it on the TC Helicon? And even though it's not designed to be on there, because it's a little bit over the edge, it still works.
Now the only downside is human error. Me. Whilst installing one of them, it's ever so slightly off, and that's my fault. It's got nothing to do with Stadium Music. It's because I was just too excited to put them on, and I stuck it on and went, oh, it's not quite in. You'll notice on the very bottom here, there's a tiny little lip, and that actually goes underneath the metal part of the RC-600, the silver strip, and one of them I kind of just had slightly out, but that's my fault. It's got nothing to do with Stadium Audience's fault, it's my fault completely. There's a special link in the description box that's on the screen right now, and that'll take you to the website. The great thing is you've got these ones, which are the RC-600 pedal toppers, which don't affect the RC-600 in any way, in the sense that they're adhesive, so you just stick them on, and you can get them off if you lift and pull really, really hard, you'll be able to get them off. However, Stadium Music also sell pedals, and these pedals are helped to improve the accuracy of what you're pressing. Plus, with those big pedals, you will need to remove some of the feet on the RC-600 as well, but don't worry, because the bottom of it is designed to the same thickness. Stadium Music are also playing around with the idea of a 4-button controller, which is made with these. Known as the RC-600 extension, it's the 4 buttons for control 1 and 2 and control 3 and 4, but it's the same height as the 2 levels of the RC-600. They're also looking at doing Sheeran style pedals, and then also a universal pedal topper. So think of the RC5 with that big, huge cantilever pedal. Think of that on any of your normal pedals that has the small switch. I'd like to thank Stadium Music for sending this out to me. Big thank you to Graham. Thank you, Graham, for sending these out. They are awesome. They are now on my board, and I'll be using them for the future, and I'll report back in a couple of months' time to tell you if they've fallen off, if they've broken. But to be quite honest, unless I drop a bowling ball on the RC-600, I think it's going to be fine. I do like the fact that the design has got this hole so you can still see the LEDs. And of course, there's loads of colors. So you can get a pack of 3 and you can choose what colors they are individually. So maybe you don't want it rainbow colored like mine. Maybe you want it to be red, white, red, white, red, white all across the bottom. If there's a color missing, then reach out to them. Maybe they'll add it to their arsenal in the future.
So the question is, How strong are these?
Well, that's what this thing is for, and this is why it's on this piece of wood with a sort of fake pedal button underneath. How strong is this? Should we find out?
Don't try this at home. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Now, if you've got an RC-600 and you want to elevate the way you use it, I've got a playlist which is right here, and that is every video I've done for the RC-600 so far, and this link over here will take you to my RC-600 course where we've got over 55 videos that are not on YouTube. Have a look at both.